Got the first coat on my smoker barrel. Put another coat on it tomorrow. The white is done. So this is heat-proof paint, but it's flat. They didn't have it in gloss. That looks good. Let me get it masked off and get my next coat on. All right, my smoker barrel is done. So the guy that gave me the barrel had an extra one of these Weber tops, which fits perfectly on here. There's a little hole right here so I can put my digital thermometer through. It's got a wire. And you've got 3 hanging rods and a grate that came off the Weber barbecue. So if you want to barbecue something that way, you can. Or you lay that grate down on the very bottom so if something falls, it doesn't get in your fire, it just lands on the grate. And I've got a bunch of stainless steel hooks to hang tri-tips or ribs. The only thing I'm lacking is I'm going to order a thermometer and drill a hole right there and put a thermometer in there so I know my temp. So that's a cool little project. All right, we'll see how it works. Good morning, Sunday morning, January 18th. Before I get started on the van, I'm trying to finish up this other project, but I bought a thermometer. So I need to drill a hole in this and get that mounted, and then I think I'm ready to cook. That took about 2 seconds to drill and another second to put the thermometer in. I tell you what, these step bits from Harbor Freight are the bomb. All right, now we gotta cook. Let's get something going. It wasn't too bad. So I ended up using 2 batteries and 3 discs to cut it out with the grinder. So that's good. They didn't have the cutting torch ready, so this works. I'm gonna see if my son can weld that for me, and then I will be set. Well, I brought the disc over to my son, and he ground it off a little bit, and he's going to weld the washers on it, and we'll put the ring on it, and that will be done. So let's see how that goes. Washer number 2. Here goes washer number 3. Nice. All right, now he's going to weld the nut to the bottom of the eye bolt, if that's the right name for it. Okay, now we got to flip it up and tighten that nut down and weld the nut to the eye bolt on the top. All right, now he's gonna weld the nut to the washer and the nut to the bolt, and I think we're done. We shall soon see, said the blind man. Perfect. That's really good. That's just for picking up charcoals and ashes. So, very cool. All right. Now I got no excuses, but I need to cook. Thank you, Trevor.
You're welcome.
It's been foggy all day. It is now 3:40 in the afternoon. The sun finally came out. We're watching football, and I'm gonna try my new barrel. So we're gonna do this pork rib roast here. So hopefully it'll be done in 2 hours. We're gonna check it out for the first cook on the small barrel. All right, getting the chimney going for the first time. And I put the little disc down at the bottom and filled it about half full of charcoal. And then this almost completely full. I've got the big barrel over there. That works fine. I want to try this little one out. Got the pizza oven and the Blackstone and the Big Chief smoker over there. That's our barbecue area. So hopefully this works out great, because this would be great to bring camping and stuff instead of that great big barrel. Waiting for the smoker to get up to temperature, but I coated it with mustard and then onion powder and pepper, and then some of this roasted chicken seasoning. It really tastes good, so we'll see if it's gonna work on the pork or not. All right, it's on the smoker. Let's see what happens. Getting it up to temperature. Trying to keep it between 275 and 300 degrees. So I have the thermometer in the thickest part of the meat, and it says 58 degrees right now, and I'm looking between 140 and 160 degrees internal temperature. So we'll see how long that takes. It's just starting to get colder again. It's still cloudy, it's not foggy. Sun's over there, but oh well. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it works out good. So we're right at an hour and a half, and it's 146 degrees internal temperature. If you can see that, just under 300 degrees. And I'm gonna need both my hands to take this off, but let's see what it looks like. Well, it looks good. I flipped it over for the last half hour. And now I'm gonna wrap it and let it rest about 20 minutes. All right, it turned out pretty good. No pink in the middle, because it is pork. My wife likes the end cut, so I gave her a small end cut and then a smaller piece next to it. And then I got the big side end cut and another piece. So I'm thinking it worked well. So thanks for watching. Easy smoker barrel setup.